Okay.
I will make sure that the students get everything today.
Yes,
Okay, I
perfect.
believe we are live. Hi, Ali. Good evening.
Hey, how are you, Atik?
We're still, I think, we're still
I think we are
trying to go
live.
live. We are, must be, should
Yeah,
be.
I can
Well,
see it.
let's
I
keep
think we are.
talking, I suppose. Yeah. Dear students, good evening. Hopefully everyone's doing well and keeping safe. And today, me and Ali have joined together to discuss a few aspects with regards to reading section fill in the blanks questions. So without any further ado, let me bring in Ali. Hi, Ali.
Hi, Atik. How are you today?
Yeah, doing well.
Yes,
Staying
we are
home, staying
here.
safe. Yeah.
We are here today to talk about fill in the blanks reading, which is drag and drop. It's from the reading section, a very important task.
Indeed, Ali.
So let's get started. As you can guys see, and Atik can see as well, I have come up with two super strategies. Yes, they are super strategies. The first one is called the parallel connection. And if you can see, I have written the blank is not an isolated island. And the second one is parts of speech. Let's get started with the first super strategy, which is parallel connection. Let's have a look at this, Atik, and students who are watching, please have a look. Okay, let's go to the first example, Sam. In 15 seconds, can you guess, guys, which is the correct option out of the three options given in the bottom, sales, to sell, or selling? Okay, so Atik, as a student, from a student perspective, what do you think? Which one is correct?
Maybe and to sell. No,
Maybe,
and
to
selling
sell.
of computers. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe to sell computer. Yeah,
yeah.
could
So
be.
maybe to sell, maybe selling of computer. Yeah, maybe students select those here. But the correct answer is not sales and is not to sell. The correct answer is selling. This is the correct
Why?
answer.
Why would that be, Ali?
Why is the correct answer selling? Let's take a look at the beginning of the sentence. Sam is responsible for stocking. Yeah, stocking.
Okay. Yeah.
And what else? Writing.
Writing.
Stocking,
Okay.
writing. So the third task cannot be sales or to sell. It should be in parallel to stocking and writing, which is selling.
Right. So this is exactly what you meant by parallel connections. So when you said
100%.
parallel connections, it's the context from the sentence, and it's in the same alignment.
It comes in the same in parallel, and this what I can say about it, that the writer should use the same pattern of words, not only in the structure, even in the tenses. Why they have to use the same pattern of words? To make the sentence easier to be understood and clearer. Okay.
Of course.
If we go to the next one, let's have a look at this one. Students, in 5 seconds, what do you think the answer here? What do you think, Atik, from a student perspective?
Maybe to receive financial aid.
To receive. Students may be tricked and used to receive, because maybe we use it in daily conversation. We may say to receive or whatever. Yeah. But if you choose to receive with the existence of receive, you are definitely penalized. No, you won't get the answer, because let's look here at the verb pay. Yeah, pay. There was not to pay here. So I would rather pay for my education than receive financial aid. So again, here it should be in parallel. Okay. So this is a very important tip. When I say in parallel connection, I can say the blank is not an isolated island. So please, dear students, when you're looking at the blank, don't be blind and just look at the blank itself. You need to check the context before and after. There will be a lot of tips to show you the correct answer, even if it was a new question. Even if it was a new question.
Thank you, Ali. Every day is a learning curve. It's not just for the student, even for me as well. So I learned something new today, and it was about parallel connection. So all your TESOL expertise comes in handy. All right, thank you.
Let's have a look at a real exam question. Okay, I'm gonna give the students 2 minutes to give it a go. Try you guys your best, and we will have a discussion about it. Some of the options may be easy to be picked up. That's okay. Dear students, please note down that not all the time the 5 given blanks are tricky. The examiner may trick you in 1 or 2 of them. And this is the purpose of this question. Okay, let's have some discussion together. For the first blank, I believe most students will get it correct because, as I mentioned, the purpose is not to solve it fully, it's to show you how the tip works. So I think this one will be solved easily by students and they will choose environment, okay?
Of course, yeah. I think, they're talking about, long periods of time spent in a zero gravity. There is no other correct scenario without the environment.
100%. So this one, you most likely get an easy option, at least in each question. However, if we come here, results in loss of bone density and blank to the body's muscles. Yeah. Students, when they look at the options, they may be tricked here. Some of them may choose damages. Okay. Okay. If you choose damages, let's have a look. May results in, this is a phrase, loss of bone density. Yeah. Loss of bone density. And another phrase, I have a missing word to the body's muscles. Yeah. So the missing word here should be in parallel with the first word of the previous phrase, which is loss. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Loss. So I can't say damages. It's wrong.
Okay.
The correct answer will be damage.
I have to be in parallel with that first word of the first phrase.
100%. We have to be in parallel.
So it all relates back to the parallel connection. Okay.
And this is a skill that I need our students to develop. Fill in the blanks. Take your time. Spend up to 2.5 minutes. Even though you have fewer number of blanks, the fewer the number of blanks, the more the tricky the question is. Okay. So here it was obvious. This is one phrase, less of bone density, and I have another missing phrase, another phrase with one missing word. Look at the first word of this phrase. At the first word of this phrase, loss, damage, not damages.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense now, Ali.
If you keep reading all the way, that's partly why it says aboard the ISSR blank at 6 months. And here it comes back the idea of that the blank is not an isolated island. Students, a lot of students will say limited. Yeah. Limited at 6 months. Why? Because most students know the meaning of limited, but some of them may not be familiar with the meaning of capped. Here, my message for you, if you say limited, it is wrong. Why? This preposition at cannot come with limited, yeah? So I can say limited to. I can use to, limited to something, yeah? For limit and end point, we can use to as a preposition, okay? But here, because I have at, I can't use limited, so the correct answer is capped. It is capped at 6 months. So here, it comes back my super strategy, which is the blank is not an isolated island. Okay.
Okay.
So I believe in this question, those two options were a bit tricky. If you just apply the parallel connection and that the blank is not an isolated island, you will be able to get the correct options. Okay. This one is related to the not isolated island blank. If you just look here, glasses, why may you put a glass on, and faded, definitely you will get the option vision. Okay.
I think also, 2020 vision, I think.
This is one of them, 100%, 100%. Yeah.
Familiar.
So this is for the first one, Atik. I got one more strategy, which is, which depends on the parts of speech. Okay. In English, parts of speech are 8. Some academics say it's 9. However, let's have a look at this blank, real exam question. It has got 5 empty blanks, and we have got the options. As you see, I didn't put the real exam options. I put them in form of parts of speech. The examiner in the options will give you adjective, verb, noun, another adverb, noun, another verb, preposition, verb, whatever, combination from the part of speech, especially the meaningful words. Okay?
Yes.
Let's assume the worst case scenario, you reached blank number 1 where you haven't solved it before, you are unfamiliar with it. Okay?
Right.
And you need to get it done. What is, and this is a question for every student and for you, Atik, if you can help me to get an answer. What is the probability or the chance of getting option 1 correct based on this scenario?
Okay, so the first blank, 1 blank, and the options are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 options. So it's 1 out of 8.
Yep. So
well,
1 out of 8.
yeah.
1 out of 8. Do you think 1 out of 8 chance is a high or a risky chance?
Well, it's risky. It's quite a
very
lot,
risky.
actually. Yeah,
It's very risky.
it is.
Looking at that, the chance of getting it correct, 12%, which is
Mhm.
risky. How can we work on this number? How can we enhance or how can we increase the chance of getting it correct? If we look at the blank itself here, and if we could identify what part of speech is it from, okay? Like if I look
Right.
here and I can say, looking at this word makes me feel that this word is a verb. Atik, how many verbs
Yeah.
do I have here?
There are 3 verbs.
3 verbs. Now, do you need to choose from 8 or 3 options?
I see where you're getting to. So, yeah, of course, it's not 8 options anymore. It's actually 3 options.
What would be the
So I think
probability
my
now?
probability has increased to 33.33%.
100%. Now the probability is 1 out of 3. What if number 2 should be a preposition? What is the probability?
Well, I have just one preposition. There's
Yeah.
a preposition. Yeah.
So probability
So
is real.
it's
100%.
just 1 out of 1. Yeah. 100%.
1 out of 1. Drag it and drop it over there. Congratulations. Yeah. So as you see, guys, here we are working on a scenario to increase the chance of getting the correct answers. However, to make sure that this tip is working well, you must be familiar with part of speech and the sentence structure. And we at Sydney PTE Study Centre, in our regular classes, the 2-hour class, we cover this aspect. We show our students how to use part of speech, and we develop their skills in sentence levels, sentence structure, and parts of speech as well.
Okay.
What do you think, Atik? Is it useful?
It is indeed useful. So rather than just cracking the paragraph, blank to word, we're just looking at it the other way. So isolating the options that could be the answers, and then just increasing our probabilities and chances.
That's it, guys. If I want to wrap it up, isolate the options and increase the probability of getting the correct answer. Let's try to do a real exam question with real options together. I'm going to give you the students 2 minutes to get this one solved. Then I'm going to discuss it from a part of speech perspective. 2 minutes starts now, guys.
Okay.
Okay, and students who are watching this video, if you can leave your answers in the comments, let's see who's going to be the winner.
I think I've got mine. All right, I think let's give 30 seconds.
Okay.
If
30 more seconds. Guys, feel free to leave your answers in the comment section. Okay, Atik, let's have some discussion together.
Yeah.
If I want to assume that this is a very tricky question and I couldn't understand some of the words, how can I utilize part of speech for my side? Animals, etc., all the way till research is trying to. Here I got to, okay? So this one, it looks a verb. Yeah, so I got the to infinitive, it's a verb in the base form. If I want to look at the verbs that I got here, I got 3 verbs. I got enhance, I got discover, and I got theorize, which is a transitive verb. Okay. So because of 2, definitely I'm not going to use theorized. It is either discover or enhance. Okay. But here, if I read the sentence well, today's scientific research is trying. A research tries to discover something. Yeah. So the correct answer will be discover. Yeah? So if I take it, I put it here, okay, for example. Then animals have been used as an, and I have the word form. Form is a noun, okay? It's known that to describe a noun, I need to use an adjective, okay? I will use an adjective to modify a noun. If I look at the adjectives here, I have two adjectives. I have different and I have alternative. Yeah, so which one should it be? If you look here, the blank is not an isolated island. Now I'm using two tips, part of speech and not isolated island. If you look here, I have an. So this and this article is used if I have a word starting with a vowel sound. Which one, guys, start with a vowel sound? Alternative or different?
Alternative.
So alternative.
Alternative.
Alternative. Sure. Just imagine if even if you couldn't understand the meaning, if you just apply this simple tip, which is the part of speech, and use an alternative, you got the correct answer.
That's good.
Number 3 here. More recently, it has been discovered that owning a pet can help lower people's blood pressure. Can help. Okay, I have word help, and if I look after, I have keep, provide.
Let's go to the next slide, Ali. I think.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry, my bad. So here can help. This is a verb. Keep, provide. So it should be a verb here, and in parallel connection with those, okay, I have one more verb here, which is enhance. Yeah?
Oh, okay. So here everything coming together now.
All of them come together. Enhance, it goes in parallel with help, goes in parallel with keep, provide, etc. Okay. Here it became so easy because I left over with one verb, which is theorized. Okay. So you just take it here and put it here. It is theorized. This is a transitive verb. And the last one, you will receive. What you're gonna receive? Okay. Here it's a noun. It should be a noun. You're gonna receive something. You're gonna receive a noun. This noun may be abstract or concrete, like you can touch it or you can't. Yeah. So you're gonna receive a noun. Which noun I got here? I have the noun affection. Okay. Decisions doesn't make sense here. Why? Decisions is a noun, but it doesn't make sense because look here. It's all talking about positive things. Yeah, you're gonna get something positive. So definitely, there's nothing more positive than affection. Okay.
Affection.
So this is the noun here. I put it here, and I got it solved in very short time. Okay. So this really exam question summarizes my two super strategies, the parallel connection and the parts of speech. And that's it from my side. Atiq.
It's all too you made it look all too easy, and thank you for the valuable tips, Ali. And I'm sure you have more to say. So hopefully all the students got benefited from today's session. And my message for today is that keep working, keep fighting, and we are here to help you. So if you need any help from us, any guidance with regards to reading section, and if you want further further detailed help and guidance, feel free to be in touch with us.
And I think Ali, I got a question. I got just one more thing, because you said I made it so easy. The way I made it, yeah, it looks so easy. But guys, trust me, if you don't practice, you would never reach this point. Like now, I'm showing you what's coming before and after the blank, but later you have to get used to it by yourself. So the key point is to practice, 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 especially for this task. Hopefully, guys, you do that. If you have any question, as Atiq said, let us know. And thank you so much. We will see you very soon.
Thank you, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.